Okay, so the name of the training is 6 Easy Ways to Stop Overthinking Everything. How many of you have ever had like a great idea, maybe of something to invent something, some project to start, or something, but you thought about it, and you never did anything about it, right? So let's just address this right now because God has spoken to me in a mighty way, never done before in my whole entire life over the past 2 weeks. I'm telling you, my mind has been blown back and forth and back and forth. And I decided on this prompt, this vision, not to overthink it and just to do it. Because if he brings it to you, he'll take you through it, right? We just have to stop overthinking. So one thing you can do, the first thing you can do to stop overthinking is to notice when you're stuck in your head. Notice when you're stuck in your head. Overthinking can become such a habit that you don't even recognize when you're doing it. When you're replaying events in your head over and over or worrying about things you can't control, acknowledge that, okay? That isn't productive. Thinking is only helpful when it leads to positive action. Have you ever heard the exercise where you put a rubber band on your wrist and every time you think a negative thought or you're doing something you shouldn't be doing, you just pop yourself, pop yourself, snap
Teresa made
out
me
of
do
it.
that.
Yeah, snap out of it. So do you need to do that? Are you doing stinking thinking or you need a checkup from the neck up? Go get yourself, your arm's going to be all bruised. But you're going to develop a new habit. So that's number one. Notice when you're stuck. Talk to yourself. Get to know yourself. And I think it's very important in the morning time that you spend time with yourself and you get your head right, get centered, and get intentional and focused on what you want your day to look like, but be flexible, right? Give yourself some grace. Okay, number two, keep the focus on problem solving. How long are we going to look at the problem? It's not going to solve itself, right? So keep the focus on problem solving. Dwelling on your problems isn't helpful, but looking for a solution is. If it's something you have some control over, consider how you can prevent the problem or challenge yourself, how you can prevent the problem or challenge yourself to identify the potential solutions. Focus on the things you can control, like what? Your attitude and your effort. Don't let nobody outwork you.
Say for the people in the back.
Don't let nobody outwork you. Sometimes we're thinking so much and we're not. And Mary Kay, oh, it's so hard. Mary Kay is running my life. It's like, how many calls have you made? None. How many bookings have you had? None. You know, you burnt out and we missed the fire, you know? So it's only because you're thinking and thinking and thinking. You're thinking and you're exhausted and you never left the house. So we're going to stop that, right? So focus on your attitude and your effort. A great thing to do every single month is to focus on 30 faces or more. 30 faces is your power start. You're going to average $100 a face. That's $3,000 a month. That's $1,500 profit. And if you double it, y'all, the money we can make here is ridiculous. And that's not even adding new team members. That's not even the other bonuses and the things we can get. That's just straight 50% profit. Okay, legally, morally, and vertically. Hello, right? I am excited about that. Third thing, challenge your thoughts. It's easy to get carried away with negative thoughts. Remember that your emotions will interfere with your ability to look at situations objectively. So take a step back, look at the evidence. What evidence do you have that your thought is true? What evidence do you have that your thought isn't true? I talk about that. Like when somebody comes to you complaining, whether it's your girlfriend or your kid or just a friend, talk about that. They're going to tell you how they feel, but I want you to start from the facts. Okay, let's talk about the facts. What's really going on? And when she says the facts, or when he says the facts, and they realize that their feelings don't match up with what's actually happened, then you can go somewhere. But let me tell you guys, you as an entrepreneur, an independent business owner, have to set boundaries. People just can't come on crap on you at their will. You cannot allow it.
Say for
You
the
can,
people in the back.
you cannot allow people just call you and just unloading their crap on you. Okay. First of all, you don't take calls when it's time for you to take action. You understand? Get your calls done, get your stuff done before you allow people to come into your space. It is something you have to work on, because many of us, we are hanging on the cross. We're the savior. We're saving people. I don't know what it is. And we're trying to fix things we haven't broken. We are doing the most. So let me just tell you, you need to think about what I said. If that is you, we have to correct that. Okay. Just call it what it is. It's like, God help me to see me, or maybe even go to somebody you love and that you respect and ask them what they think about you and where you're going. Everyone is not your assignment, period. That's how this business gets hard, y'all. When you're carrying baggage, you're carrying people. You're either trying to push people or pull people. If they're not running with you, you got to keep it moving. Okay, let's go. And that's hard as a leader to do, because like I say, when your director gives up on you, it's a sad, sad day, because we want you to have success. Because if you're successful, we're successful, right? I feel it my moral obligation to help you to be successful. I feel like everybody I lead, I'm going to be held accountable for. I just really feel that way. So, but I can't. Even Mother Teresa, when she was walking the streets of Rome or wherever she was, she would say, do you want help? She was a little lady. If they couldn't get up and walk with her, guess where they were? Right there. Right? So if they're not running with you, y'all, pray for them, circle back later, but you cannot be begging, pushing people to do this. Okay, so let's see. What did I do? I did number 3. Number 4. Oh, this is huge. Okay, let go of the past. Some of us have had a crazy past. Some of us have been abused sexually, abused mentally. We have been told that we are not worthy, that we could never do anything, would never amount to anything. Some of us are fighting some stuff, some battles, but I challenge you to go to God's word and get those affirmations. So it's not even, because some of us don't love ourselves. We don't speak kindly to ourselves. So I challenge you to go to the Bible and find affirmations to speak to yourself and ask God to help change your heart, to see yourself like he sees you. Because this business is going to cause you to grow. If you stay, you're going to have to grow. You're constantly stepping outside of your comfort zone. You're constantly getting rejection. You're getting yeses. You're getting nos. You're all over the place. But when you're centered and you know who you are and whose you are and where you're going, you're going to be just fine. Okay. You're going to be just fine. So I want you to love you, to fill your picture, because when you fill your picture, you can fill all those little cups around you. But if you don't take care of you and you don't love you, you're not going to be that good for anybody. So it's very, very important.
And
Okay.
Cheryl, can I just say, sometimes we don't even realize that we're doing this. It is so much easier to stay in the past and have that pity party and invite others than to push through and move, because that's where we're comfortable.
Right.
You know, we live in the past and we're comfortable there of what didn't happen, that we're totally missing a whole future ahead of us.
Yeah. And I got to say, this business is easy. This business is so simple. It's selling the product. You're learning about the product. And they don't really care unless they have allergies, what's in the product. They want to know what the product is going to do for their skin. And your job is to make her feel special, make her feel important, share some amazing products, and do the proper closes that we give you to do. And stay in activity. You are responsible for the activity. God is responsible for the results. My favorite prayer is, God, give me the serenity to accept the things I can't change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Focus on the things that you can change and leave the stuff that you can't to Him. The past cannot be changed. It cannot be changed. And the more we talk about it, think about it, talk about it, think about it, the more it grows, the more it affects us, and the more it keeps us the same. Okay. The only thing you can change is the meaning that you give the past. You can change the meaning that you give the past. You can look at it, compare the facts and the feelings, and work from there. Number 5 is to distract yourself. Telling yourself you're going to stop thinking about something, it'll backfire. The more you try to prevent a thought from entering your brain, the more likely it is to keep popping up. Change the channel in your brain by changing your activity, changing what you do. When you take the tape out, you have to replace the tape. And what are you saying to yourself? What affirmations? Exercise, engaging conversation on a completely different subject, or work on a project that distracts you. I love this, the golden key. A scripture, a song, something that's going to change your thinking, change the page, turn the channel. What are you going to do when you want to go and have another bite of that cake and you don't need another bite of that cake, or you want that extra glass of wine and you know it's going to make you tired the next day, or you don't want to make your calls? You know what I mean? You have it. The rough is mental. It is mental. It is mental in this business. Okay. Number 6, live in the moment. Yes, that's where God is. Living in the moment is the key to learning how to stop overthinking. You can take control of your mind and stop negative emotions in their tracks. Identify overthinking before it spirals out of control and take a minute to reset. And sometimes you can just take 10 deep breaths, or whatever you need to do. Daily rituals like meditation and priming can help retrain your brain to live in the moment. Soon you'll find it comes naturally. It will come naturally, but it takes practice. Your self-confidence, your self-esteem, that's a do-it-yourself job. You're gonna have to do some self-worth. But let me just tell you, when you work on yourself, you're going to be able to help other people be better. Okay. The people in your business and the people outside of your business, they're going to notice when you stop letting the little things throw you off course. You know, if you tell me we're going to Disney World and I get in the car to you, and I know Disney World is an 18-hour drive, but we're still driving in 2 weeks, I'm on one out of the car. So your family, if you're telling them you're winning the car in 4 months, you're becoming a director in a certain amount of time, because it only takes, when I joined the business, I earned the car in less than 4 months. It only took 12 people. How many does it take now? Is it 16? I want to say 16. I don't know why.
16, yeah.
However many it takes, like in the Houston area, Dallas area, these are huge cities. Here we have what, 7 million people in Houston and surrounding areas. You can find 16. It's all what you focus on.
But can I say something, Cheryl? I'm sorry, I have to say this, because when we hear that, and I don't know who needs to hear this, this is just me. Oh, yes, it can be easy when you make a decision to go get it. Because if we want to be transparent, I was in the business 4 years before I earned a car because I wasn't focused on the car. So it can be easy when you're focused on it.
Yeah. But you know what? Some people have more head work to do than others.
Exactly. So my mindset wasn't there.
You have to find your track to run on.
Right.
You have to find what it is you want. You may just want $2,000 extra spending money the month, but I wanted leadership and I wanted it fast. I had gone to college. I'd done all the right things. I still wasn't making 6 figures in the career with the degree I had in the career. I was never going, I couldn't work at the position long enough to make 6 figures. And I told my director, I want to make 6 figures in 2 years or less. First year, 85,000, second year, 140, because that's where I was, because I didn't like my husband asking me what I did with the money he gave me. So that was my motivation to get to work. That was mine. So you have to find out your motivation, what you're willing to do, and how much time you have to give it, for sure. Okay, with all of that being said, I hope you're focused on the Golden Rules Challenge. Did you see the wallet for 600 wholesale for the month? The Star Consultant Quarters ended on the 15th of this month. New people, you have time. You have until the 15th to become a star. If you're not in, if you have nothing in, there's not a lot of time, but there's enough time to make that star happen. Talk to your director about what you need to do. Okay. Also, that Thursday event and then next Saturday training. Who's up next Saturday? Is it you, Renee? Well, who was last week?
Saturday is the 11th. Yeah, I think I am.
Okay, we go. So training next Saturday. And this is the deal. Y'all have team members, right? Before every training, everything, call them. If they're not here, let them know about the Thursday event. And if they're not active, have them come on, offer them something just to get them reignited as your team. I would like for my whole team to be there, and offer her something. So if you're building a team, you do that. Okay, any questions or thoughts or anything I say stand out to you? Let's do this for 4 minutes.
They're all great. They're all great. It's a mindset.
It's a mindset. Anybody else want to share?
And Stacey, I don't know if you're at work, but I'm going to call you out because of our conversation today, because somebody else needs to hear that. Are you able to speak, Stacey? Because I always say it's not about us. We have to share to help somebody else. If she can't talk, then I'm gonna say what she texted me this morning. I'm gonna give her a chance to unmute. Okay, she probably can't talk. So Stacey came over the other day and we were setting up her beauty Evite for invitation for her grand opening, right? So I showed her what to do. She texted me this morning. She said, sorry, I can't, it's quiet. Okay, no problem, thank you. So she said she's discouraged because she asked, I think 3 or 4 people and they all said no. And I said, okay, did you tell them, like text them, or did you use the Evite? She said, no, she just told them. So I said, sometimes when people see a personal invitation like the beauty Evite, they know that you're taking your business serious, right? Then just invite in. Sometimes it works for word of mouth, sometimes it doesn't. So she said she was discouraged. I thank God that she reached up and out to me. So I explained to her, I said, no doesn't mean it's not a permanent, it means next. And then I just started sharing National Timmy's eye story when she went down to Maryland and drove 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours, and the people did not open up the door. I shared a couple of things about me and I said, you have to keep going. And she said, thank you for that. Thank you for sharing. She goes, okay, I'll send it out in a text. But she said, now, because I was so, I changed her mindset, right? Instead of her being discouraged, she's like, okay, I'm just going to take a different way. And it is so important, just like Jennifer, to reach up and out instead of wallowing in your pity party, your black hole, and just having all these thoughts in your head. So what you said was exactly what we talked about this morning.
All right, thank you. It's true. If you're drowning, you got to reach out for help if you can't swim. Because apparently you can't swim, you're learning to swim. If you're going in quicksand, you got to reach up and grab something or somebody. And the devil's strategy is to make us think we're alone.
Yep.
And to isolate us.
Yep.
And to make us have that pride of, I'm going to seem weak. I've been in this business long enough, I should know better. Or ego, EGO, edging God out. I want you to address your fears, your frustrations, your anxiety, call it out. You talk to it, name her. Sue, you're not going to get me today. I see what you're doing, but I'm calling my director. I'm not. I'm talking to God. I'm going to do something to get around, over, or through you. Okay, don't do that. Okay, with all that being said, girl,
did Tamara have something?
Tamara, did you have something?
I don't have anything. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought
that's your director.
I saw her box light up.
Your picture must have moved. Okay. I do that too, Renee. I do that too. It's like, hey, okay. So I'm going to share my screen in hopes that this is going to work out. Okay, first of all, how many of you have digital business cards? Okay, so I'm going to share this. How many of you have like interactive cards people can push on and things happen? Okay, let me share this with you. Game changer. You're going to be glad you came today. You're going to be glad you came. Okay, let me stop. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. This is me being professional. Hold on. Okay, let me see if I can share this. Wait, let's see. Let's go here. Screen share. Here we go. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, how can I make it bigger? Okay, I need to make this come. I need to move this. Why is this here? Okay, move this. Okay, you guys, why is all that here? Okay, I need you. I don't know if it's possible for you to go to this BLINQ right now on your phone, but this can help you
It's an
make
app.
a digital business card. You download the free app, and this is something I told y'all I have a vision. I'm doing something. I wanted to open a location, a physical place here in the middle of the night, about 3 o'clock. I was talking to God and I said, God, help me. I don't want to go into a lot of debt, but I want to open a studio. And I said, help me to think outside the box. This is a conversation I'm having at God with at like 3 in the morning. And he says, use it for me. Y'all, it was weird because it's never happened to me where he's answered me like that right away. Use it for me. And there was born the beauty box for him. So I'm doing a whole ministry online, and I'm going to use it for Bible studies and things like that. So we're having a physical space. So I made a business card for it. So it's the beauty box for him. But this is the whole point of this is showing you how you can make this card. Look, you can put your picture on there. You can put whatever cover you want on there. You can put your website, email, website. And when they click on your website, you can just automatically, or when you send this to them, they can automatically just, what happened? Click on your card. Click on your card to come up with this. Friend me on Facebook. Click the friend me on Facebook. Look, boom. Y'all see it?
Yeah, I'm trying to do it now as you're doing it.
Look how cute is this? So you can send them this card, and all they have to do is push on, and you can put your Venmo me here, Zelle me here, PayPal me here. I had all that on there, but I don't know what I did. Then you can put your, like my Instagram is right there, so they can follow me on Instagram right there. Okay. Okay, I don't know what's going on Instagram, but yeah. Yes. Look, so subscribe to my YouTube channel. If y'all haven't done that, subscribe to my YouTube channel. All of that is right there. And then there's a scanner, so they can just scan your card right there. My daughter showed me this. She's in real estate, and somebody showed her, and I was like, I might have to show this at training. So if you're able to do this. It is amazing. And I can just look, your card. Wait, put my glasses on. You see the send button? You send it. You can copy the link. You could text your card, email, send via WhatsApp, LinkedIn, send another way, save QR code to photos, or send QR code. Y'all, this is a game changer.
All right, I'm trying to do it as add a personal touch to your business card by letting others remember where they met you.
Okay, let me show you this. Let's see, let's see. Okay, go away. I thought I had this. Maybe I didn't. Wait a minute. I was gonna show. Here you go. Can y'all see my screen still?
Yeah.
And join me as we set up your first card. First, tap on Get Started and enter your first and last name into the fields.
Are you there already, Renee?
No, I'm where it says adding to the widget.
Oh, okay.
Add tap link app, tap on widgets drag.
This is pretty good because once you scan the QR code, it allows you, your information comes up and it allows you to save it in context too.
Yes, it's so
So
cool.
adding to the widget, what am I supposed to do when it says adding, tap and hold the Bling app on all app screen, tap the widgets drag?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably it will work better.
Okay, let's try sending your card to someone. Got it. Okay.
Add your company name and your job title.
Oh, it gave me a QR code. Okay. So text your card. Somebody give me their phone number. Well, Teresa, I think I know yours. I know yours by heart. 895-5062.
So do y'all see the name of this video so you can watch it again? Because y'all obviously can't hear it.
No,
We
we
don't
can't.
see the video.
Right,
You
we're not
can't see the
seeing,
video?
we just see a picture of you.
We hear it, but we don't see it. We just see your business card.
Which
Wait,
can be auto detected from the details.
okay, stop
Again, You
share.
can select it from your smartphone's photo library.
Okay, let me,
Now we, you.
only because I have this. Now start share, share screen.
Teresa, let me know if you got it.
Okay, just
Can you see
Renee.
it now?
And join me as
Yes.
Yes.
First, tap on Get Started and enter your first and last name into the fields.
Oh,
So-
great. I got it.
You got it. All right. So I just shared this card and tell me again, so share your card.
Enter your email address
Listen
and your
up.
phone number.
I did all that.
We need money to research. It may not save my life. It may save my children's life. It may save someone you love.
Y'all, are y'all there?
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Phone number.
Next up, add your company name and your job title.
Independent consultant, independent director, Mary Kay.
So this is like a free,
Then enter your LinkedIn URL and company website.
LinkedIn. I don't have, well, I have LinkedIn, but I didn't put it on my card.
Now let's add your profile picture. You can select this from your smartphone's photo library. Next up, we can add your company logo, which can be auto-detected from the details, or again, you can select it from your smartphone's photo library. And as a personal touch, you can let others remember where they met you.
So cool.
Finally, let's select a color theme for your card.
They have the little map. Yeah, we met here.
Now, just enter a login email, preferably a personal email address. And enter a password that must contain at least 8 characters, a letter, number, and a special character. And that's it. You've successfully
Wow.
created your first Blink card.
All right, take a picture of the name if you need to go back and do it again.
now just to Tamara to see if it went. Okay. So I have a question though. I set it up, website. Now, how do you add? I don't have Venmo. So when I send this to people